Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Cantrip Breakers after a week away, in which we once again delve into the dark region of Mournveil, a gothic homebrew setting full of ghouls, ghosts, witches, werewolves, and of course, vampires. But before we delve into it, let's go around and meet our players. Arianna, would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yes, I am Arianna and I'll be playing Ayleen today. Ayleen is a monk that has spent her whole life in a monastery. Like, she was abandoned by her parents at the age of 6. And she, last episode, or like a few episodes ago actually, she ran into her dad. And when he found out, he was super busy defending himself. So she's kind of like, has bigger daddy issues right now. But that's not the only issue she has, because she also has issues with her freaking group. Because Hazel and Ester are kind of ganging up on her a lot. And I have been literally knocked unconscious twice by Hazel in the last 2 episodes. But there has not been a moment for Ayleen to say something about that yet, because somehow we keep getting into one danger into another. So haven't been able to do anything with that yet, but I'm a bit mad, so beware.
Well, speaking of those who are frustrating, Elina, would you like to introduce yourself?
Ayleen, I look like a little Smurf, by the way.
Yeah.
I look like I'm a halfling right now. I'm Elina and I'm playing as Ester, and she's a wood elf from cast out from a tribe, and the situation is, I don't know, like, Ester found a dog, and of course Esther and Hazel like dog, and Ayleen does not, and you know that's why we have a conflict right now. Okay, yeah. I can't say a lot more. That's just how it is.
Glosske.
Yes, I'm playing Hazel van Dam from the sea, who is a halfling rogue child. And she's a very well-behaved child, you know. Does all the things that childs do, being innocent and running around. She's missing her parents dearly, though. She's still looking for her parents. Will she find them? Will she not? Well, we don't know. It's a never-ending story. And now she's just chilling with these friends of hers. She loves them very much.
And I'm Ed. I'm the GM for this. And bit of a forewarning, I had my 2nd vaccination today, which I'm very thankful about. But I've also been getting very hot and very cold over the course of the day. So I'm hoping I don't pass out halfway through. But if I disappear out of frame, that's probably why. But before we begin, you will have noticed that in the center of our screen, we have our Faith of the Gods bar. This is a donation bar. And as many of you have ably demonstrated over the last few sessions, the more you donate to it, the more you slowly creep towards its limit. And when its limit is hit, you cause something to happen inside the game. Something good, something ill. It is a gothic setting, so it's usually not very fun. But you have an impact on the story, on the players, and on their characters, and usually on me as well. But without further ado, I think that's everything. So sit back, try to relax as we delve deeper into the wastelands in Chapter 9, The Barrow Kin. Finally confronting Martin, the man who had travelled with you to the Isle of Gallagher, still completely unaware of his parentage to you. Ayleen, you took him to task for selling you to the Order of Dawn as a child, questioning why he had done such a thing to his own daughter. And though he tried to protest and defend himself, saying that it was for your own good, you were having none of it. And eventually he awkwardly left, merely pleased that you were safe. And gathering supplies, and with you, Elina and Hazel, cheating an old man out of a number of seemingly magical trinkets in exchange for a lucky wooden leg, you made your preparations to leave Renoras, only to be met with the sight of the town's ruler, Count Hieronymus Gloamkin, approached on all sides by the desperate and the homeless, only to be spurned and cast away. Concerned at the state of the town's civilians, you nevertheless began your journey north with Mank, towards the wastelands, there to fulfill your mission to bury the cursed sword you had found on the island in the centre of the Pallid Lake. Travelling through the boggy marshes and navigating your way across the treacherous terrain, you started to become aware that the sword was becoming restless. And from experience, if you wished to sate it, it would require blood. And so, hunting through the swampland, you eventually came across a baby wolf cub trapped in roots and mud. And Ayleen, you decided that this creature would do. But as you moved to drag it out, unholy creatures of branch and muck began to rise out of the ground to drag you all down underneath the surface. And in a protracted battle, in which you lost 2 of your horses, you managed to rescue the wolf puppy and make your escape. And as Ayleen rested, after suffering quite severe wounds, Hazel and Ester, you grew close to the animal, naming him Dog. And eventually finding your way to more solid land and arguing over the fate of the animal, causing Hazel to attack Ayleen, rendering you once more unconscious. You all went to sleep. But soon enough, you were woken by noises and figures moving in the mist. As figures on stilts, all wearing blood-smeared bird skulls, approached. And these new arrivals revealed themselves to be the Barrowkin, inhabitants of the swamps, and warning you that it is not safe in the wastelands. They bid you follow them, and after agreeing to keep a watchful eye on them, you did so. And so, as you sit upon the cart, moving through the marshland and being led across the more sturdy portions of the land, these strange cloaked figures in long leather hides stalking through the wet ground around you on these large wooden and metal stilts, disappearing beneath the surface as they glide forward, bird skulls scanning the horizon as they look all around. You are surrounded on all sides by these individuals, as the ground all around just bubbles and steams. Is there anything that you want to do or say as you are slowly led north?
I'll just be scared.
Mank looks around. So, what are we doing if things go south?
We run?
Yeah.
Somehow, I think that we are less adapted to move through here quickly in comparison to them.
You kill them all? Yeah.
I can certainly try, but I don't think that they will be the only things that we find around these parts.
Is this the end?
No, it's not. We're fine. They're not gonna hurt us. These are people. It's okay.
Yes.
You
And
trust them?
considering that we're expecting Ghost, it could be a lot worse.
I see.
In any case, keep your weapons close. How's the wolf cub?
I think he's fine. He's lying here.
And like Ayleen would suddenly remember again why she was unconscious in the first place last night. And she would just like give a nasty glare towards Hazel.
As you do this, the dog sort of on its back just looks around and its tongue lolling over out the side of its mouth. He just looks across at you, and you've been unconscious for most of the time that dog has been with you. And this small wolf cub just rolls over and just slowly moves towards you, just looking at you, cocks its head.
Don't try to do that. It's not working on me, little wolf.
Ayleen, he's nice.
It doesn't matter if he's nice, Esther.
It
Also,
does
Hazel,
matter.
we are not done talking about what you did yesterday.
What I did, I saved us. And the dog.
You
Yes.
Wolf. Dog.
She
Wolf dog.
said, yeah. You would have murdered dog for no reason. It's not okay.
It's not for no reason. Mank, say something.
Yeah. And he turns around and sees dog just looking up at him, and Mank just... He's cute, alright.
Yep. Mank understands.
He's cute.
But what are we gonna feed the blade with then? if not the dog?
Well, perhaps our new friends will be able to help us in that regard. They seem to know this land fairly well.
Okay, fine.
Smart, Mank.
Well, I'm paid for a reason.
Oh. I see why.
I hope you're not gonna eat us alive or something like that.
Well, you know what they say. Cannibals live in this part of the world, Hazel.
They do?
Eating any who come across them. Yeah.
Mank, come on.
Ooh.
Really?
What? You don't know that. You can't dispute that.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone living was still out there, frankly.
Well, we've faced worse, guys. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But as soon as we're out of here, you two, I'm like pointing at Esther and Hazel, are not okay. We have to talk about what happened.
Okay, Mom.
I guess so. Yeah.
How's your head doing?
Not good.
I think you've got a bit of a bump coming underneath the hair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's not how we should do it.
Well, maybe we can all agree to just get on for another 2 days. At least while I'm around, and then I don't have to worry about these spats between you all. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to fight.
As the cart continues on, and you head deeper and deeper into the mists, guided by the Barrowkin towering all around you, you make your way through the swampy, marshy land until eventually ahead of you, coming out of the mist, you see trees coming into view with branches stretching out into the misty sky. And as you get closer, you see strange shapes in amongst the branches. Large spheres, circular structures precariously perched in the dead, rotting branches, and they look almost as though they have been woven from dead twigs and sticks and branches, each easily capable of housing maybe 3 individuals. And as you approach, and the cart begins to slow, you watch as these figures on stilts, on both their legs, but also their arms, reach up, and as they come out of the mud, you see that each of the stilts end in hooks, and they just reach around portions of the tree and pull themselves up as they each make their way up these large trunks and into these strange circular these strange circular wooden structures as the cart eventually just comes to a stop. Nice place.
Is this it?
I suppose it would be rude not to follow.
Of course. And I would get off the cart.
Mm.
Right. You lot tie the cart up. I'm gonna do a quick perimeter check, make sure I know where the exits are.
Mm. Yeah, that's smart, honestly.
Right, I'll catch up with you.
Yeah.
And with that, he just hops off the cart and begins to make his way around. And the fog and the mist is thick, and he is almost 5 steps away from you before he almost disappears entirely. But up in the branches, you see the figure who spoke to you earlier. They've removed their bird mask, and you can see their red, curly hair over freckled, pale skin. And you can see now, as their cloak has been thrown back, that unlike one of their hands, the other is missing. And you see a strange sickle-like instrument where the wrist should be. And they are simply standing there atop the tree, just looking down at the 3 of you. Just watching.
Hi.
I would advise coming up if I were you.
Of course. And I would
Ow.
make way to try and go up there.
If you
You
can
have to
make
climb.
an athletics or an acrobatics check, it's entirely up to you.
Woohoo! And on 8. And I've got +6.
What do I do with dog? Do I leave him here?
21. Take him in your arm.
I can
Throw him to me.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt him though.
I can do it.
Okay. How high is it to throw him?
We'll probably talk about like 15, 20 feet, so you can definitely give it a go. It's quite
Okay.
small.
Okay. I try to chuck him to
You can
Hazel.
do it, little one.
Is it acrobatics or strength?
So to chuck him, just make a straight strength throw for me.
9. Okay.
There is a...
No, wait, that's a strength. That's a save one. Yes.
Oh, a save, okay.
Okay. Where's the... There. Yes! 21. Save.
So there is a... As you just lob this small grey wolf. And Hazel, it is with a sufficient amount of accuracy that it just lands in your arms. And there is a brief...
Got him.
Just starts
Good.
licking you.
Oh my god. Yeah, try to climb up. With
So-
the 9.
Hazel, you make your way up fairly quickly, and as you catch Dog in your arms, you turn and you see the individual just stood next to you, still on stilts and towering above you, just looking down at you with curious eyes. As your friends begin to make their way up the trunk, a little slower than you, before eventually climbing onto the top of the tree as well, the red-haired figure just looks at all of you. Right. That one is mine. And they look and they point in the direction of one of the wooden... See now has a hole, maybe large enough for someone to walk through, and a curtain hiding the inside of it. But they direct you with the sharp appendage on their arm before looking down at you. After you.
And I would carefully step inside.
They just move forward. Strange, long, lanky wooden limbs just moving across the branches. and they move one of the curtains aside, and inside you see a fairly simple space. There is a small, what looks to be a covered campfire in the center, covered with bits of stone to keep the place warm, but to stop the flames from moving upwards towards the wooden roof. And off to one side, you see some hooks, which as you enter and as you are followed by this individual, and they start to step off the stilts, they hang on these hooks, along in a fairly ceremonial manner with the bird mask that they just hang on, leaving their hand on it for just a moment before turning back to you. As for anything else within this fairly small space, it's relatively little. There's a bed off to one side. You can see some herbs hanging around, and you can see a couple of dead animals as well hanging on the walls. But they turn around to you. Please, feel free to sit.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to stay here safely. It's really appreciated.
Where is your elf friend?
He said that he wanted to look around a bit. Is that a problem? Do I need to get him?
It's getting dark. He should come up as soon as he can.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get him then.
Please do.
Esther and Hazel, are you staying here inside?
No, we can stay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your name actually, sir?
My name is Tria. Tria Duval.
Tria Duval. Okay. That's Hazel, and that's Esther. And I'm Ayleen. And the elf down there is Mank. Thank you again. Okay.
That's your friend.
Yes. And I would make haste back outside and have no idea where to look.
Turning around to the two of you, Hazel and Esther, the figure in front of you just reaches up towards the metal weapon on their wrist and just clicks it out of place and places it down to one side.
What?
Please, you go first.
What's that? That thing?
A replacement for a limb lost.
Oh.
Are you thirsty?
Hazel, are you thirsty?
No. Thank you.
I can have some water. Do you have water?
Should you? You just drank a whole bottle, remember?
My throat is really sore.
No, it's not. Seems like it.
Yeah.
I can make some tea.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
I will make tea. And they just stand and move over and start to break off some dried leaves that you can see are bundled together on one of the, what passes as a shelf, into a small wooden cup. And bringing it over, there is a tin can that they just place upon this strange stone fire in the center, and they just start to heat it up. It shouldn't be much longer than a few minutes.
Okay.
Would you say your name was?
Tria is my name.
Maybe we need some fresh air, right, Esther? It's a bit warm here next to the campfire.
Okay, we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
All right.
Wait.
Esther,
Yes.
I don't like this.
It's scary, but we don't know what, like, we need to wait for Ayleen. So
I feel like these people are possessed. You see how these people are staring at us? That can't be normal.
maybe, well, it's not normal for people to come here, so I think that might be why.
Do you think they're
Honestly.
cannibals?
Mm-mm. Should we ask them?
No.
Why not?
I think we should be fake friends with them until it's morning and then run.
Wow,
I'm a little scared.
that's not very honest.
No, sometimes you have to lie to get where you want to be. Right, Esther?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
You feel safe here.
No, but you have to make the best of it, right?
Well, I don't want to die here.
No, we won't die. Don't worry.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Being nice has led us very far. This far, in my opinion. So
You
I
think you were being nice?
No, saying yes. I mean, saying yes to his tea is kind of nice, right?
Really? But what if
Yeah.
there's something in the tea?
Then that's on him. We will have to kill him if he does something bad. But
I'll have to drag you out by the leg.
no, just kill him, and we're fine. In that case.
So you're not worried.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
We will protect each other, and Ayleen will come. And if this guy trio is mean, then we will kill him. I think that's the best
Okay.
way to go. Yeah.
You're already adult, so
Yes.
I guess that means that you're right or something like that. So.
Yeah, or something. I'm supposed to be an adult, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can try.
So you want to try that tea?
Okay. Yeah. Esther walks back in again cautiously. Come, Hazel.
As this is happening in the treetops above, Ayleen, you walk past the cart that Mank has hitched, and you can see the horses are a little bit restless as they stand there attached to the tree, and as you pass, they just... You can see that the black box in the back, there is a soft, glowing red from underneath the lid. And as you look around, you can see a figure coming through the mist as it billows all around them. And Mank is walking back towards the camp.
Mike, is that you?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm supposed to fetch you because apparently it's dangerous if we're not up there.
Yeah. Look, depending on who these people are, we might not be safe here either. It doesn't look like there's many places to get away.
I think they mean well. Don't
Maybe.
you think? I mean, what? Like they could have done anything bad out there already, but instead they offer us a safe space. So, Listen, about the box, I would like point at the glowing red that's coming out from it. Do you think we should hurry with this? Because I'm more worried about that box right now.
Yeah. We can maybe ask them if there's... I mean, who knows? They might have some animals around.
Uh-huh.
We might be able to requisition.
The thing is, I don't think these people would have any use of gold. And I don't know what we can offer them. And I also don't really want to tell them about the sword in case they want to steal it.
That's a good point.
All I can think of is the dog. And I know it looks cute, but it might be our only option. Or a horse, but I think the horses are way more useful.
Well, we've already lost 2 of them. I mean, I have no particular strong feelings one way or the other about you spilling a wolf's blood, but I'm telling you now, if you do it, Hazel and Esther, they won't forgive you for it. And that is potentially more of a problem. I was working with these guys. This was back when I still worked with people. Good guys, but disagreement over gold. Damn, they killed each other. Angelo killed Doug in the night. Clan firm. Stole away with Knightley's horse. Eventually, I was just left to pick up the pieces.
Over gold?
Yeah. So, you know, God's help you if there's a cute little animal involved.
I don't know what to do. The sword is dangerous. We all know that, right?
Yeah, look, we're in the dark here. We're in a place that we do not know. But they do. And he points in the direction of the various round huts that sit above you. So I'd say if we're looking for answers, and if we're looking for a next move, let's do some questioning.
All right. So, should we leave the box in the cart then? Is that safe, you think?
Probably better down here than up there.
Okay.
For now.
All right. Let's go up and talk to this new friend that we made called Tria, apparently.
They seem intense.
I mean, if you're not connected to people a lot, it makes sense, right? I don't think it's weird.
I guess you did spend your childhood isolated, so that does make some sense, I suppose.
Is that you saying I'm weird?
You said it, not me. And he makes his way off towards the tree and begins to climb. As Ester and Hazel, you re-enter the hut, Tria looks up from their tin pot. They're just starting to pour hot water into these wooden receptacles filled with dried leaves, and they just look at you. Here we go. Tea for you.
What is this taste? Trio?
It's oak leaves, mainly. With a couple of dried berries in there as well.
Can I see if he speaks the truth?
Yeah, make an insight check.
24.
They seem to be telling the truth, yeah.
I don't want it, thank you.
Ester nods and is like, okay, yeah.
Everything that we have here is from the woods.
You start meowing from the tea.
It's dog. Dog, shut up. Yeah, it tastes good actually. It's nice tea.
Good. I'm glad you like it. And as you're having this conversation, the curtain parts once more and Mank enters, followed swiftly by Ayleen. It's just serving tea. Would you like some tea?
Yes, I would like that.
There you are.
Thank you so much. It's kind of interesting that you run into us. We're very blessed. It's as if the faith of the gods, crossed our paths.
We don't have much time or need for gods here.
Obviously. All right. So,
how many are you? If I may ask. I was just curious.
There are 30 of us. We're all that remains.
Remains of what?
I ask questions first and then I answer.
Of course. Anything.
And as Tria leans forward, there is a rumble through the air. Can you all make wisdom saving throws for me, please? As the faith of the gods echoes throughout the skies.
9.
Wait.
12.
7.
So,
Oh.
all of you sitting around this circular hut as Tria leans forward. There is a scraping against the inside of your skull as all of you double forward, and there is a strange, almost green sensation that rushes through your body. And you see a tower wreathed in green, and from inside, only darkness as you move forward and forward and forward into it. And there is something searching, something scratching through the land. You can see the wastelands being torn up, almost as though giant skeletal hands dig up the very earth itself. And you hear a voice. What languages does everyone speak?
Elfish and humanish.
Oh, I need to check actually.
Halfling, thieves can't.
I think I speak.
Oh, I also speak Dwarfish, actually.
So all of you who can speak Elven, which I think will just be Ester and Ayleen.
Yeah.
To you, Hazel, you only hear Vathai Blankte Roslar. But Ayleen and Ester, what weapon of the enemy? Is it? And suddenly, your mind's clear as you sit back upwards, and you see that Mank too has doubled over as he looks across at all of you. And Tria simply sits there, their head cocked.
Could you repeat it for me and Esther? Because I couldn't actually hear it. You lagged out in the middle of it.
So
Sorry.
the weapon of the enemy, where is it?
Okay.
And Tria just... Why are you here?
Did you
Was that you, Tria?
wait, Esther?
I
Did you?
said I would ask questions, and then I would answer.
Tria.
Why are you here?
We are here. Not permanently. We just passing through. We actually want to go back south. We came from Renoras.
So you have come north to go south.
No, we were in Renoras to fix the problem. And then I ran into my dad and we got into a huge fight. So I ran off and we went east, and I think we went a little bit too far, and now we would like to go south.
Make a deception check.
Hey, but that is true, semi. Perception, okay.
Deception.
No, deception,
sorry.
yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh! 5.
Tria just leans forward, and you see their hand just reach out towards the metal implement off to one side. I don't believe you. Tell the
We're
truth.
just a little lost. You know, it happens. And Ayleen is a little bit too proud to say that she's lost. But it's actually the truth. Mm-hmm. We're finding our way back.
What have you brought here?
Friendship.
And a dog. Wolf.
Dog.
Why?
Some bacon, if you want. You like bacon?
Why can he see us?
What?
Who?
What have you brought? Tell me the truth now, otherwise I will throw you from this tree, and you will fend for yourselves in the wasteland.
He's angry, guys.
I don't think he's angry. He looks surprised still.
I would look at Mank to see, to like kind of non-verbally communicate if it's wise to say what we brought or not.
Mank is just sort of looking between everyone. He doesn't seem to appear to know what's going on, and he doesn't appear to know what the right thing to do is, as he just sits there looking between you all.
Okay, so listen. And this is the truth. There is a weapon that we've brought, and we mean to destroy it where nobody is. But I think you know that. I think you know exactly what we brought, don't you?
I know only what he craves.
Blood.
Who is he?
More questions than answers.
Alright,
Oh, we answered questions
Like,
first. Now it's your
ask more.
turn.
Are you here of your own volition?
What?
Are you here on behalf of anyone else or just you?
Just us. And that's the truth.
If you have come seeking a place where the living do not reside, you have come to the right place.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I told you that we are all that is left. We are all that is human and still has heart beating beneath our breast. Nothing lives within the wasteland.
What about animals?
Enough to hunt. Enough to feed.
Enough to feed what we brought?
What did you bring?
I don't know, you tell me. We don't know what we brought.
Dog needs food, so I don't want him to.
That's
to
not
starve.
what I'm talking about, Esther. And
Yep.
I think he knows.
Ayleen, get the hint, Ayleen.
I think he
Holy
knows
moly.
exactly what we brought, Esther.
But you okay? But why are we lying then? Why do we
I'm
keep
sorry,
lying?
We're not lying. We're not lying.
I don't understand.
We just don't know what we brought here, but we do know that it needs to be destroyed.
Well, can I just remember y'all that's still mine? It was a mine ship. Nobody's gonna touch the thing we brought here that is somewhere.
I do not know the exact nature of what you have with you. But I know that if it has drawn his attention, it is of more importance than you can possibly understand.
Are you talking about a vampire by any chance?
No, quite the opposite.
The opposite of a vampire?
An undead?
A baker?
Baker.
I don't know, I thought maybe garlic bread or something.
I like garlic bread.
Mank just like, oh my god. And reaches forward to grab a cup of tea and just starts to down it. And Tria just looks at all of you. You had questions for me?
Yes. Who is he? You keep referring to he. Him? Who? Where? What? Is it your god or something?
He's not a god. It's the one who drove us out.
What is it?
Near to 50 years ago, we lived in the settlement of Glendale. It's the town I grew up. Where I took my first breaths and where I took my first steps. It is where my family raised me. It was beautiful. And then one day, no one knows why, but the dead rose up in Glendale in the town of Duskmark to the south. The graves and the mausoleums were overrun with restless spirits, ghosts, and all who lived, all of flesh and blood, all were killed. They were drained of life. And all who could run, ran. My father fell. My mother ran with me out of the town, out, even as the land died all around. Grass shriveled away. Mud became wet and inconstant, becoming marshy bogs. We ran. We ran to Enoras. And we were turned away.
Why?
By order of he who resides over Enoras.
DuPont?
I do not know that name. Glomkin. Count Hieronymus Glomkin and my mother had always been at odds. She was the Countess of Glendale. She died a long time ago. But is a dead town now. Little more than ruins haunted by spirits who hunt all those foolish enough to pass through its walls, and presiding over them, a king. A wraith king. With command over all that is ethereal, all that is spirit, all that is ghostly.
And it wants what we brought?
It seeks only death. Ghosts are not uncommon in Mournveil, but for so many to appear in one place. We believe, myself and the Barrow kin, we believe there is a weakness in the mist wall, and they came in from outside. Such a thing should be impossible, but We believe that whatever trapped Mournveil here in the first place, this Wraith King is no friend of our jailers. No friend of the vampires.
Which means he can help us get out of here?
I have seen friends of mine become little more than withered husks in front of my eyes. He has no love for anything that is living, no love for anything that is undead. There is only death. There is only death. The vampires are a mockery to that. They live on long after they should have passed over to the ethereal plane. He believes that to be an abomination. Anything that is living is unsightly to him. And his soldiers hunt across the wastelands. And they spread ever out. The land is dying, and soon it will reach Renoras too, and beyond. We believe the only threats come from without the wall. It is a lie. We now have a sickness of death within the mist wall that, if something is not done, will spread over all of Mournveil.
What can we do?
There is nothing to be done.
There's always something to be done. I mean,
There is survival.
You're alive. Are you alive because you're in the trees? Is that what we need to do? Do we need to go up? Can they not go up? Can they not climb?
We are hidden. If they find us, we run. That is all. We run.
But there must be something that you can do. There must be something we can do. Right?
We should destroy what we have brought here.
Cannot destroy.
There must be a way. There's always a way.
And then all that does is just hide the location once more. That doesn't help this problem, does it?
We can hope it does.
It's not gonna do anything. Hazel, don't be so naive.
But I just want to help.
No,
She's a kid. Yeah.
but it's not gonna...
Maybe these people can help us after all.
Is it lured to the thing that we brought, you think? Tria.
We have evaded for such a long time. I've not felt it so focused. If he can sense something within his realm, if he can sense what you have brought,
Is it dangerous?
if he wants it, yes, it is.
How can we destroy it? We need to get rid of it.
What was your plan in taking it north?
Hide it somewhere where it couldn't hurt.
We tried to throw rocks at it before, but that didn't work.
So, the thing that we brought is definitely vampire weapons or something. I know it's scary. That's why we tried to bring it to the wasteland so it couldn't hurt anyone here. I didn't mean to attract death itself.
Tria, do you have a leader here, or are you the one? The chosen one?
I do not consider myself a leader, but I guide us through the wastelands. We are not wanted anywhere else, so we have learned to make this our home. If you are traveling north, you must be careful. Evil attracts evil in this part of the world more than most.
Wait, is there anything north of the wastelands?
Only the Mist Wall.
Which is somewhere where you die, right? Nobody ever returns from the wall, or?
Should we throw the sword into the wall?
On the wall. I don't know.
What you do with it is up to you. We will provide you a place to sleep for the night, but there our paths diverge.
I understand.
We have shown you a kindness accepting you here.
Very kind of you.
Is there
Yes.
any animals that we could buy from you that you've hunted that are still alive?
They just stand, and heading on out of the hut, they leave the four of you alone briefly.
Wait, was that a yes or a no?
I mean, I said it before. Oh, they are intense, are they not?
Yeah, but I don't think they're bad people.
Well, Esther could go out and hunt the bunny.
I could.
And then make a
If you
pet
want me
out of the
to.
bunny. I don't think the two of you should be the
Rather
ones.
the bunny than the dog, you know.
True.
So, what are we thinking then?
Well, whatever it is, we need to not stay within the wastelands with that sword for a very long time, because I think we are literally attracting death with it.
Right, but you said you wanted to bury it, so where are we doing that exactly?
I mean, I don't think we can bury it. If anything, we need to take this sword as far south as possible,
South?
because it cannot get into the hands of death.
So, let me get this straight. We have travelled north to the wastelands to go south.
We didn't know. We didn't know until now what is up here. I thought this was just dead land with just monsters. I didn't know death
can
itself was
still-
here.
Bury it north. We don't know what's north.
North. Super north.
We are in the super north, guys. We're literally at the border of the north. We're
Throw it
so
on the
close.
mist wall.
We can't just toss stuff in the mist wall and hope for the best. That's not how it works. That's not how the mist wall works. Nobody knows what's in the mist. Nobody's ever returned from the mist. The mist.
Give it-
Didn't we still have that thing that could answer questions, or is that gone?
What thing?
We had a thing that could answer questions. That would be very nice to have right now.
You mean the dagger that you could?
Yeah?
I didn't have that one.
I think Ophelia still has that.
Oh no, we need to go back.
Oh yeah.
Wait, yeah.
God damn it.
I think that sword was Ophelia's. Just like everything else, by the way, that we picked up along the way. It's all still at Ophelia's.
Lame.
I don't know if I enjoy travelling with you lot. It's a lot more stress than I think it's worth.
Listen, Mank. It doesn't really matter how stressed you are. It really doesn't matter. There is something big happening here. If you're not listened to what is happening to Mournveil, it doesn't matter if you at this point are stressed or not. It doesn't matter. If we don't do anything, we're all gonna die. And I mean, we're all gonna die. All of Mournveil.
Mournveil was already dying a long time before this. It's only a matter of time.
We can still save it.
We are 4 individuals. 4
4
tiny-
heroes. Excuse me. We're 4 heroes and we're going to save the world. That's how it is.
I wish I had your enthusiasm and lust for life, but look, this is a place where it is foolish to hope. Frankly, I don't know what 4 tiny, insignificant people can do in the grand scheme of things. We came here to bury this sword. As far as I'm concerned, that's the end of it. We do it, we get paid. Boom, done.
What is gold worth if we're all dead?
Hell of a lot while you're still alive.
But if there's a small chance to make a difference here, shouldn't we try?
Make a persuasion check.
11.
If you're traveling south again, I'll go with you to Renoras. But then, I'm going to be looking for another job. You're on your own after that.
Mank.
Fine.
I mean it, really.
We'll miss you.
That's not what it's about, Esther. Oh my
No.
goodness.
This just feels to me going down again. Back with it. Not sure.
Can I look around if I see anyone else that looks maybe a little bit intelligent?
So currently you're in an entirely enclosed space. There's no windows or anything. There is just the circular door and the curtains in front of them. But it is just the 4 of you inside this small hut.
All right.
But as you sit there, the curtains part once more, and you see Tria re-enter. And holding in their hand, you see a very long-eared hare that is currently just squirming about its legs, just moving all about, trying to kick in midair. And Tria just, there you go.
Ayleen, you'll take care of that, I guess.
Yeah, sure. What would you need for it?
It is fine. There will always be more.
Thank you. And then we like grab the bunny by the 2 ears.
No! Give me some decency, please. Hold him.
Hold him how?
Legs or
So that I can get kicked? I'm not crazy.
Grab him by the neck.
Who wants to help me with this?
Grab him by the neck.
Anyone gonna help me with this?
No.
I can't hold it and slash it.
Fine. I will. And he comes over and just like holds it in place. Right.
Okay, that's not what I meant, Mike. I don't need you to hold it. I need you to
He just takes out a dagger,
No!
flicks it round in his hand, and just hands it out, handle first to you.
Not with this. Ugh. Have you forgotten why we needed this bunny in the first place?
Yeah, no, we're draining it of blood, right?
Yeah, but not here, not with that sword.
Yeah, no, I know, but you're doing it.
I don't mind doing it, but we need to do it with the actual sword.
I was just giving you a dagger, that's all.
Oh, what?
Fine. And he just moves on out, and Tria looks at him, and then you, and then the other two. How long have you all been together? You don't seem to get on very well.
We just met a while back.
That makes sense.
This is our first mission together.
Yeah.
Right. Would you like some more tea?
Yes, please.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
Hit me up, Tria.
So Mank starts climbing down the tree. Ayleen, are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. So at the bottom, Mank moves over to the box, and you can see the extra locks that Hazel has applied to it. And Mank just making things more difficult. Hazel, as always. And he just starts to open it up before just the lid slowly moves open, and you can just hear a vroom, vroom, vroom from inside, as even inside the white linen cloths you see the red blade of the sword slowly thrum underneath.
Okay. Do you want to hold the bunny, or do you want to do the slashing?
I'll hold the cute little bunny.
Call it that.
Just takes it.
Okay.
I think I might call him Hoppity.
Don't
Seems
give it
quite
a
nice.
name. Mank, stop.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hoppity there. No, that seems
I
nice.
can't hear
You want to slit its throat now?
What? I could not. I didn't hear anything you said in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Here's my knife.
Goodness.
Cut the fucking bunny's throat.
Shouldn't I do it with that sword, though?
If you want. Or we
I
could
think
just...
it's better, right? Because it is straight into the...
Fine.
Okay. And I would, like, grab the sword, but I'll be very careful to do it with the cloth around it still, so I'm not actually touching the sword.
Okay.
All right. Okay, hold it very still. I do not want to push this into your body. Okay? I'm just going to try and push it because I know it's too big to... Yeah, that's better. Okay, ready? And I was like...
I'll say make a dexterity. Just make an attack roll.
An
Make
attack roll?
Yeah.
15.
You hold the sword and just jab forward, and there is a... as the hair just suddenly spasms and goes still. And you just watch as blood trickles down the blade. Down, down, down. Before it disappears into the surface, and the thrumming begins to soften before it stops entirely. Well, at least we have dinner.
I don't... Is there still any blood in there?
I think we're probably good.
Should we keep it?
What, the ramen?
For later, or do you want to eat it?
I don't know. Let's see what they eat upstairs.
All right.
You happy?
No, of course not. But I think this was needed.
Okay. So, let me get this straight. What is the plan?
I don't have a plan. Honestly, I have no idea what to do.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Why do I have to have the plan? What's your plan?
I'm just being paid. I don't have a plan. I don't need to have a plan. All I know is that Mr. Dupont wanted to keep a close eye on the sword so he could... But what?
So he could what?
Well, so he... You know, he's looking into what these symbols mean, what this might portend, what it might mean. The plan was you were going to drop it in the north. You would tell him where it was, so he'd be able to visit it. But now you're just saying you're going to, take it south. Do you even know? I thought the whole point was we were going to take it somewhere where there were no living people. I thought that was the point.
Yeah.
So what do you think is south?
I just don't know. I just don't want this to be in the hands of death. And it seems that death is around here. And it's only a matter of time before it starts glowing and vibrating again. Or pulsating. And then it will attract death, and then death has it, and then what? It can go freely and just kill everything and everyone in Renora's, including my dad, and apparently half-sister that I suddenly have. It's stupid. But we can't keep it, because keeping a sword is dangerous as well. And I'll have to non-stop slash banish. And you know how that goes with Hazel and Ester around. They're not gonna let me do anything. So I don't know. I have no plan. And I honestly do not care about the gold whatsoever. So that's not why I'm here.
Oh, good. Well, I'll take your share then.
You're so useless. And selfish. But it seems everyone in Mournveil is useless and selfish. So I guess that's just what Mournveil is.
I'm going to go have some more tea.
Go for it.
All right. With that, he just turns and begins to climb the tree once more.
Ayleen would stay
the
behind.
Two of you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. No, you go.
Ayleen would stay behind and just like put the sword back in and just stay with the cart and the horses for like a really long time.
Okay. The two of you, is there anything that you're wanting to do or any conversations you're wanting to have while the others sacrifice the rabbit outside?
Hazel,
Sure.
what should we
I
do?
can't believe we killed the bunny.
It's okay. It's better. It was either the bunny or dog. Don't worry about it.
No, I want both of them to be alive.
Don't worry. There will be more.
I like the bunny.
Yeah, the bunny was nice, but
Do you hold my hand so we can cry together?
yes. Esther takes Hazel's hand. Don't
Freya
worry.
just looks at the both of you. You're very young, coming out so far north.
Well, we're quite strong as well. For being this young, I would say. Hazel, at least. She's very strong.
That's true.
It
Are you
is.
strong, Tria?
I have learnt to be, yes.
Do you know magic?
No. No, I do not.
Do you have any weapons?
Oh, we do. When we need them.
Cool.
Okay, then.
Do you know spells and magic?
A little.
She's good at that.
We found people. They were fleeing. They were fleeing and they believed that magic users had damned us all. They were witch hunters and they were running.
Where did they run?
Oh, we killed them.
Oh, okay. Good.
And
We
we
ki-
skinned them.
Oh. We killed a bunch of them too, so. Actually.
It's been a while since I've had a normal conversation, so this is lovely.
And
This is very lovely, yeah.
How did you kill them?
I shot at them.
Huh.
And then
We slit their throat.
yeah.
It's effective.
Very
Yes.
effective.
And Ayleen punched him very hard.
Smash their face in.
Yeah.
Wow. It's good to meet people from outside the wasteland.
It's
Yeah.
nice to meet you too. Tria?
Hazel.
Do you have any friends here?
We are a family. All of us. We are family.
I understand. 30 of you, right?
Yes, 30 of us.
Yeah.
Are there girls here? Oh wait, are you
I am they.
Oh. Oh.
But yes, we have boys, we have girls.
Oh.
Where are they?
They are safe in the huts we construct. And if we are not safe, then we move.
Mm-hmm. I see.
It's the same across Mournveil, I think.
Sorry, the tea is kind of strong this time.
Are you feeling okay, Esther?
The tea was very strong.
You want some fresh air?
What should we do now? I don't really know. I feel lost. I feel so lost.
Do you need to sleep?
I don't know.
You may have this place if you wish. I can sleep outside.
But we don't even know where to go yet.
You may talk about it, so long as you leave in the morning.
Hmm.
Sure, I'll take the bed.
Mr. Beds.
Oh, well. I will tell your friend that you are sleeping.
Mr. Beds?
The floor.
Okay, I take the floor then. Yeah.
And Tria stands and just nods at you. Sweet dreams.
Hi.
And standing, they head on out of the hut. And Ayleen, from the cart, you see Mank is just sitting on one of the branches up in the tree, but you see Tria just stepping on out of the hut and looking across at Mank and then down with wide eyes towards you. It is getting dark.
Is it not safe here?
And reaching across to the trunk, they begin to climb down. The necklace around. You are a member of the Order.
Yeah.
Why did you not come for Glendale when it fell?
Me?
I've always wondered that.
Does Ayleen know this?
Make a history check for me.
Okay. 13.
So both Glendale and Duskmark are names that you have heard before, and you know that they were some of the original settlements that stood long before Mournveil was plunged into the Shadowfell. But beyond this, in comparison to the other settlements, the other standing settlements of Mournveil, you know relatively little. You have read very little, you have heard very little, and you have been told very little. They are blank spots in your quite comprehensive history of Mournveil?
I was a child. If I even existed.
I always wondered, because I heard stories when I was young. And there was hope and there was light when we were taught to have none, and the Order provided that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hoped that they would deliver us. And
well, we're working on it. I'm working on it. That's one of the reasons I'm here. But you have to realize that one town is not all of Mournveil, and we cannot be everywhere. And sometimes you need to sacrifice things for the greater good. And your town might have been one of those things.
So is that why my parents died? A necessary sacrifice?
Most likely, yes. So that others can live, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, I don't think you understand the importance of the country, of the land, I mean.
Who makes those decisions? Do you make those decisions?
No.
Oh.
Why? I would have made the same decision. I mean, what use is it for your parents to be alive if the rest of all of Mournveil is not? You look offended.
You do not have parents. Yeah.
I mean, I have them, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
Nor do I have the desire to know them.
I wish I were fortunate enough to be in your position, to have parents.
I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say.
I know. My mother was a ruler. And she had to make hard decisions too, but she would try to save as many as she could.
You know, and I don't know enough about the situation of your specific town, so I'm not entirely sure, but what I assume is that if the Order would have come to the rescue, it would have been spread too thin, and there might have been a small chance of success, but there might also have been a really big chance that both the town falls and part of the Order, and other towns might fall right after that, towns that we could still save. Does that make sense to you? Or do you care so much about your parents that all the other parents don't matter?
I care about the living. The dead are dead and buried. I am not angry. Just sad.
I get that.
Your friends are asleep.
Okay.
I would get some rest. And they turn around and just begin to climb up the tree once more. Are you doing anything?
No, I'm staying here. But I'm not going to sleep.
Okay.
At all.
So, night falls. And eventually Mank 2 retires into the small wooden hut. And Hazel and Ester, you just see him settle down on the opposite side, just sit against the wall, before slowly beginning to nod off into the meditative state that all elves do. He quickly glances across to you, Hazel, and then to you, Ester, and then towards the small wolf cub that is moving towards him and just, all right, get out of here.
Come here, dog.
Good night. He just closes his eyes.
Don't one of us take watch?
That might be a good idea. Are you volunteering yourself?
I volunteer.
Okay, good. You, wake one of us up.
Uh-huh. I will.
Yeah, okay. So, Hazel, as you head on outside to take your first watch, you see that Ayleen is stood by the cart, staying awake, just watching.
Can I see Ayleen?
Yeah, you can see her just down at the base of the tree.
I wave.
I'm not looking up, so I'm not seeing her, I think.
Okay, well, at least she's paying attention what's going on around her. Can I climb down too?
Yeah, of course, yeah. You shimmy down the tree, and Ayleen, you just hear two quite soft feet just hit the ground just behind you, and turning around you see Hazel at the base of the tree.
Hi.
Hi.
Couldn't sleep?
I thought it would be smart to take watch. Because you never know.
I think that's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I like to be smart.
I don't plan to sleep tonight. If you want to sleep instead.
No. I don't need sleep. I mean, we have 2 elves with us, right? We could wake them up when we're halfway through. And so we get some sleep. That would be a responsible decision. Right?
Right. Then we do that.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Want to sit next to me? I will pat the cart.
Yeah. Jump on the carts.
And you scooch over a little bit. Scooch, I don't know the word.
This is cozy.
Yeah. It's not so pretty here, but at least we're safe, huh?
If I look up, can I see any stars?
Perception check for me.
$15.
Dark clouds lower the skies. You can just about make out the silhouette of a crescent moon. But beyond that, the skies seem dark.
It's very dark here. Kind of gloomy.
Yeah. But then again, so is everything in Mournveil.
True. At least we're together. That's what counts, right?
Hazel, I know this might not be the best moment for it, but I would like to talk to you about what you did last night.
What did I do?
Well, you knocked me unconscious. That's...
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Do you see this? I would show off the big lump on my head.
Oh, that's not my fault, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I would never do such thing.
You did.
How do you know it was me? Not some other halfling.
Because I... What?
I don't know.
Hazel,
Yeah,
we both know it was you.
I don't know anything.
Hazel, come on.
Maybe you were drunk.
I'm never drunk. I don't drink.
Are you not?
I
You
never.
don't drink?
I never. Do you even pay attention? No, I
You
don't
want some?
drink. No.
I have some rum
Hazel, what?
Yeah?
Where?
somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Hazel, we gotta work on this. It's really bad for you. You know what alcohol does? Do you know that?
Alcohol makes you happy and forget about your worries and make you feel energetic and you want to do things.
You know what it also does?
Make you sleep very well.
It goes to your brain and it slowly kills your brain.
That's not true.
That is true.
No, that's not what my daddy taught me. He
Well-
always drank rum and he was the smartest person on the ship.
Then why? All right.
If anything, rum makes you smarter.
No, it does not, Hazel. It really
That's
doesn't.
what my dad said. I
Well,
believe my dad over you. Sorry.
Were
You
you
should try sometime.
drinking with your dad?
No,
Did your dad allow you to drink alcohol?
no,
Then why do you think you should drink alcohol?
because I saw my dad years ago. He doesn't know I'm drinking anything, but when I see him again, he'll see that his little daughter is grown up and is also drinking rum just like him.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to try?
Make a persuasion check.
8.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I always have some somewhere if you change your mind.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
And there's like this awkward silence, like filling the area.
Can you both make perception checks for me? Seeing as
Oh.
you're both on watch, to see if
16?
15?
okay. You stare out together. This awkward silence, looking out into the mist. Sitting on the edge of the cart with the black box behind you, once again chained up, but now silent and quiet. You see nothing except for the mist and the foggy clouds all around you. It is quiet. And then, just ahead of you, as Hazel, you're thinking about heading back upstairs, you see a shape in the mist ahead of you. Tall, humanoid, and carrying what looks to be a silver-topped cane. As they move through the mist, as they walk forward, and their features slowly become more visible to the both of you, you realize this is someone that you have seen before. He has long, wavy black hair and light brown skin. He wears a velvet purple tailcoat with frilled collar and frilled cuffs. And his fingers end in perfectly manicured long nails. A familiar voice emanates from within a deep, reverberating chest as he just steps forward. And as he speaks, you see underneath his lips 2 perfectly pointed canine white teeth.
Oh, I thought it was Hansel.
Same. Oh my god.
Got so happy.
No.
This is the second time you have been found with something that doesn't belong to you.
What are you doing here?
I didn't think our paths would cross again so swiftly. I believe once again you have something of mine.
We don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. I've already taken one thing. Please don't force me. Just the 2 of you?
What do you want?
Well,
I want what's in that box.
What are you gonna do with it?
It does not matter. Give it to me, please.
it's mine. We
No,
found
it
it on
isn't.
my ship. My parents' ship, so it belongs to me. Be gone, past.
Your ship.
My ship. Yes, you heard that correct.
I thought there was something interesting about you. Tell me more about this ship of yours.
Well, I grew up on the ship with my mommy and daddy. It was all peaceful and nice. And then we were in Neverwinter and the ship disappeared, and then it showed up all of a sudden in this strange place. Freaking Mournveil. Whatever. Why are you laughing?
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting.
So it belongs to me. So you're not gonna get it. You got it?
He looks up towards the round huts that are in the trees. New friends of yours.
No.
Then it appears I have no leverage. I was going to threaten to slit their throats. Suck
That's
their
fine.
blood. That's fine. My. You're awfully silent, monk.
I have nothing to say to you.
You're not still sore about me stealing away one of your friends, are you?
No.
What do you want?
I've already made it
Except
very clear.
for the sword.
That and that alone.
What are
it's
you going
mine.
to do with it? If you tell us what you're going to do with it, we will give it to you.
No, we don't. Ayleen.
Make a persuasion check.
13.
All I can tell you is it is more important to me than it is to you. And furthermore, I can tell you this. If you give it to me, Mournveil shall be free.
What do you mean with that?
How can we trust you?
You can't.
What do you mean with Mournveil shall be free?
That sword is the reason that we are all here. Hand it over. And it will start a chain of dominoes that will bring this mist wall down. I can promise you that.
Are you going to use it to defeat death?
You might say that.
Can we help?
Ayleen, you're not gonna trust this idiot.
I don't think we have a choice, Hazel. Can we help?
You want to help me?
Yes, I do.
Well. This is a twist. I'm listening. And that's where we're going to end this week's session.
Oh,
Because I was not expecting that.
my God. I'm sorry, Ed.
And also,
Yeah.
not just because this is incredibly tense, but I'm also very, very warm at the moment. So we're going to end it there as well. But we'll be back again next week as you strike a deal with the devil. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Does everyone want to go around and plug everything that they're working on? Arianna, would you like to go?
Hi, I'm Arianna, and you can find me under the links under !Arianna. Tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day. I've got a lot of amazing guests in my channel, and we're going to play a game of Spot the Liar together. These are all amazing streamers, so you definitely don't want to miss that out on that. And then after that, I'll be streaming on twitch.tv/echo_esports, and I will be casting over a charity event for Girls Who Code, which is a really big deal for me and for the charity, obviously. So if you want to watch that, go there. And that's all I'm gonna say for now.
Okay, and Elina.
You find me at twitch.tv/Elina. And tomorrow I will be doing early stream all day long. And on Sunday I'm doing a really cool cosplay stream celebrating Suicide Squad. So it's gonna be Poison Ivy. Perfect for this background I have right there. So it's gonna be a full-on plant Sunday, I think. So check in by then.
All right. And I'm gonna do nothing. I'll see you next Thursday on here. If you haven't followed yet, make sure to follow this channel because we'll continue next Thursday. I can't wait. It's so cool. I love it.
And I'm Ed. Hopefully I won't be quite as delicate next week. But you can find me at Edward_Spence_ on Twitter, as well as GMing for this. I am also currently GMing for Stories Told. We're doing a Jane Austen role-playing game, which has its final chapter next week. It's been utterly chaotic and utterly wonderful, and the cast are fantastic. But that's going to be on next Thursday at 9 p.m. BST. As soon as I finish this, actually, so I'll be hopping from one campaign straight over to another. And in addition to that, the second season of our Harry Potter campaign over on Stories Told is going to be resuming as well. In our first season, we raised money for Mermaids UK and other trans communities, and the response to it was so humbling that we're going to be coming back for a second year, but that will be starting sometime in September as well. So you can find me there and on Twitter and on Instagram and all that jazz. But I think that's everything from us for now. So
I do want to say still that we also have a Discord now, !Discord, where you can talk to us all the way until next week. So if you want to do that.
Woo!
And that's it.
we will be back again Same time next week, and we can't wait. And I have a lot to prepare for, it seems. But we'll see you very soon. In the meantime, stay safe, stay wonderful. You are all of you amazing, and we will see you soon. We love you very much. Goodbye.